Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Savannah and today I'm telling you guys some mods that I use on my game that I feel like are very crucial for my enjoyment of the game. I run the game on a 6-year-old business laptop, so I have to be kind of critical with what mods I put in my game. So the following, I have 7 that I feel like are must-haves to make the game more fun. I have broken this up into 2 sections, and one is more like technical mods and like things that just kind of expand upon the functions of the game, and the other half are more like gameplay and they add whole new elements to the game. So the first mod that I want to tell you guys about, which is a mod that you obviously probably have heard of, which is of course MC Command Center. However, there are a few features that I feel like not a lot of people use or know about that I feel like are very interesting and they add a lot of realism to my game. So, for example, there is money settings, and you could have auto pay bills. That makes my life so much easier because I'm dumb and I can't remember to pay my bills. Also, apartment bills in real life, they increase over time, so you can want to add that to your game for more realism. Also, my favorite mechanic, child support. I love child support. I have the percentage set to 15% at the moment. Also, inheritance. Your parents die, you get some coins. It's really, really nice. These are like my favorite things to use. I had a sim who had 25 kids and he owed like $100,000 in child support and ended up homeless. It's really fun for gameplay settings. You can also set the age spans of your sims. So for example, I don't like how long the child's ages are, so I usually have it to around 8 days, because in The Sims 3 I'm pretty sure it was 8 days or 7 days, and I liked that. I feel like childhood is way too long in The Sims 4. I also like MC Woohoo and like the risky woohoo and all that stuff. I also like the autonomous try for baby, autonomous woohoo, and all that stuff. So one thing that I like to do in my game that I actually discovered recently is if you go to MC Command Center, and then I'm playing her right now, but if you go to like MC Control on another sim, you could have your sim's partner, for example, propose to your sim if they're not in your household. So I really like that feature. I've used it before. Interesting things. There's a lot of mechanics in MC Command Center that I feel like not people know about it and that add a lot to the game. So the next mod is UI cheats. So for example, her energy is low. If I want to cheat her energy, I just click on it and boom, her energy is up. If I hate the weather and I want to change it, right click it, and if I want it to be a heat wave, boom, it's a heat wave. It's just a lot of small things. If say she has a moodlet that I don't want her to have, for example, home sweet home, I right click that, it's gone. A lot of small things like that that just kind of make your game a little bit easier, a little bit nicer. If you don't feel like, if I want to give them $1,000, they're already rich, but if I want to give them another $1,000, click on it, boom, $1,000. It makes life so much easier in this game. Also, UI cheats breaks a lot. So if say after a big update, like the most recent update, your whole UI looks an absolute mess, it's UI cheats. The last technical-esque mod that I want to show you guys is, it's not technically a mod just for The Sims 4, but it's reshade. I love reshade. I have a reshade on right now. This is what my game looks like without the reshade. This is what it looks like with the reshade. Without the reshade, with the reshade. I think the game looks so ugly without the reshade. So I have Summer Pop by Melindy on. They also have Unicorn Poops by I don't know who, they didn't put their name, but that's also there. I used to use Fantasia's reshade for a really long time, but I decided recently I wanted to switch it up. Also, Dove, the Dove 2.0 by Kindle Spice is very pretty. However, as you will see in a second, it makes my game lag so freaking much, but it makes my game lag severely. It's really, really pretty, but my game just cannot handle it. So that's why I like to use Summer Pop. That's my favorite one at the moment that I use. It doesn't make my game lag, but yeah, some reshades will really make your game lag a lot. It'll be chugging along, it'll be struggling, but if your laptop can handle it, I would recommend all of these reshades. So the next mod that I want to show you guys is the Explore mod by Kawaii Stacy. So this is more into the gameplay mods. And basically, I feel like the Slice of Life mod gets all the attention, but I don't really like the Slice of Life mod. I think it's too overwhelming. I feel like whenever I have it, my Sims have like 87 different moodlets. It's too much. It's too much. And so basically, all you have to do is click on the sim, go to Explore, Services, and then try for a license. His wife over here already has a license, so I'll show you what you could do when you already have one. So you click on the sim, and then you go to Explore, and then it has all these options. They're all rabbit holes, but you know, sometimes I just want my sim to like get the hell out of the house. So I'll go to an event, you can go to a tournament, and they're always, all of them are open during certain times of the day. So like you see, it says 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it'll show you how long the rabbit hole is. So if it's 2 hours, if she wants to go to the toy store or something like that, or if you want to go on vacation, you could send your whole family on like a 1-day vacation. You could do some work or something like that. You want to like, you're strapped for cash, you need some extra money. You could do like Uber Eats kind of, or something like that. A bunch of services, Planned Parenthood, dermatology. So for example, maybe she wants to go to a weight gain clinic or something like that. She can go do that, and it's just a little rabbit hole. So I'm not going to show you that. She's just going to go off the lot and she'll be back. It doesn't really add too much. It's just a bunch of rabbit holes. But again, it's a way for your Sims to just get out the house and go do something sometime. The next mod I want to show you guys is Woohoo Wellness. So you click on the sim, and then it appears in more choices for me. So it happens these two things. So there's pregnancy and family. Basically every sim has like a pregnancy wish. So if you click on their traits, it has does not want to get pregnant right now. So it automatically randomizes one, or if you click on your sim, you can then go to pregnancy and family, define a pregnancy wish, and I can have let fate decide and have it be randomized, or I can say is neutral or will be happy to. So I'm just gonna click would be happy to, and then the trait down here will change to would be happy to be pregnant. You also do fertility, and you could go to the doctor for birth control or visit to get her fertility and pregnancy risk. You can get sterilized if you don't want your sim to get pregnant at all, or use a fertility potion and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have her visit the doctor and evaluate her risks. So it's just a little rabbit hole she'll get up and go. When your sim gets back, it'll have a couple of little notifications, and it says, for example, here it says, I'm sorry you're to announce that you will have low fertility. Starting a pregnancy may be a little difficult. So your sim has like a predetermined fertility, which you can go in and change if you like. You could also keep track of your fertility, and also it says it would seem that you are not predisposed to any particular abnormal risk during pregnancy. However, some sims will be, and I'm pretty sure your sim could die during childbirth. Also, your sim can experience miscarriages. You can take that feature out of the game. There are a few features and add-ons like termination of pregnancy and pregnancy loss that you can completely take out of the game if it's too much for you. There's also relationship wellness, so you can get tested for any type of, woohoo transmitted diseases. You can get protection. It's very easy to get UTIs, so like make sure in real life and in the game is make sure that after you woohoo, you take a piss. Okay, it's very important so you don't get a UTI, which if you don't treat a UTI in the game and in real life, you can get kidney failure. So you should make sure. You could also cheat to get rid of any diseases that your sim finds out that they have. And I'm pretty sure you could also have your sim's kids set up for adoption. It adds like a lot of cool little elements to pregnancy and having kids and all of that fun stuff. Also, when you click on a bed, it overrides like try for baby, and it says try for pregnancy. So here it says try for pregnancy with her husband. So the next mod I want to show you guys about is the Life's Drama mod. It's a mod by Sacrificial. It has just dramatic situations that can occur around your sim, and then you could also trigger certain dramatic situations to happen. So for example, there's a gang up situation, lost toddler, exposed cheater, couples breaking up, kids troublemaking, you could set a sim on fire, have a sim give birth, a runaway bride. So I'm just gonna like pick a random one, and hopefully it happens to where I could show you guys. Okay, so it took a couple tries because sometimes it's a big city, sometimes it's hard to like find where the situation is actually occurring. Here we have I triggered a runaway bride situation, so she's running away from her wedding. It's just cute little random things that sometimes add life to your neighborhood that you're in, like, so stuff actually happens. This is the bride and groom situation happening over here. So the last mod I would like to show you is the realistic birth mod. So I'm going to have my sim, luckily her and her husband are feeling extra flirty. I'll have her try for a baby. Alright, so now I'm gonna see if hopefully she is pregnant. If not, I'm just gonna cheat to make her pregnant. She wasn't pregnant, unfortunately. I'm just gonna cheat. That's because of remember the Woohoo Wellness mod, she has low fertility. So she unfortunately isn't pregnant, but I don't feel like having the Woohoo. He has to go to work. So I am just gonna cheat and make her pregnant. So now she's pregnant, and we're gonna call her obstetrician. So you have a couple birthing options. You have the surgery machine, obviously, that they have in the game itself. And they do natural delivery or a C-section. I'm just going to do natural delivery. It explains what it is, and I'm going to choose that option. I'm pretty sure you could also click on a specific sim, and you could ask that sim to accompany them to her childbirth. So I want her husband to be there with her, obviously. All right, she's in labor, guys. And so now we're going to go to the hospital. All right, so we're at the hospital. It says, welcome to the clinic. Feel free to make yourself comfortable. You may ask one of your obstetricians if you need anything. You can try doing some labor-inducing activities, such as taking a walk or doing exercise on a birthing ball. You will go into active labor once you are 10 centimeters dilated. So we've got a couple obstetricians here. So you can ask for epidural, ask to check dilation. We're going to try the little dilation thing real quick. So currently she's 1 centimeter dilated, and I'm not going to sit here for like literally ever waiting for her to be at 10 centimeters. So it's kind of a long ass process. I don't feel like sitting here waiting to happen, but there are a lot of videos like showing you how to do the mod. It's really just pretty easy and it's really fun, but it makes birth a lot more realistic in this game. So you could do that. You could sit on the bouncy ball. You could also get some cool moodlets from this one. Pregnant in labor, its go time says 8 days. And then this one, early labor. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.